Hello Virgo and welcome back. Welcome to Karma on Deck. I'm Karma. About to do your February 29th of 2020 Virgo reading for your sign of Virgo. So let's take a look and see what's going on with you guys energy-wise. Mercury retrograde in full effect. Let's see how this is playing with you. To the side. How's Virgo been hanging in there? How has it been going with your Mercury retrograde? How's it been playing with you? I was just telling Leo that mine's been all about electronics and information. So it wasn't even within relationships, etc. It's all been totally within electronics and communication and email and vehicle stuff, DMV stuff, paperwork stuff. So let's take a look and see what's going on with Leo. Oh, I'm sorry, Virgo. So Leo, well, let's shuffle because I said Leo out loud, but let's make sure. My bad. There goes that communication stuff. All right. 8 of Cups. And you got the Sun card anyways. All right, so it's whatever. All right, 10 of Swords, the Fool card, and the 10 of Cups. So here's how this looks for you. The 8 of Cups usually talks to us about having things moving pretty quickly. But the interesting thing about this is the card references things happening quickly within relationships. So it's not necessarily just things moving quick as in, what's the word I'm looking for? Like busy with staffing or work or shift work and time. This means things moving fast in your relationship. So if somebody's taking something too far, or if they're moving quicker than you expect to, or whoa, either ending or beginning, I'm seeing that. But however, this is looking pretty good. I am going to say Virgo for the win for this week because this is looking pretty good so far. But before I put my foot in my mouth, let me keep going. I do have the 10 of Swords. So what's happening with Virgo is you're getting the sensation of feeling a little locked in, a little overcommitted, and feeling a little stuck. You do have a lot of opportunity in front of you because you have the Fool card. So there's some things that need to happen, some decisions that you need to make. We always call this the yellow brick road. Here we go. Are you going to step out and take the journey or stay where you're at? It's not even about what choice you make. It's just about these opportunities popping up for you. Justice card, decisions, contracts, etc. Ace of Wands, that's the minor to my Magician. So this might be you taking on something new. I am seeing 10 of Cups. That's all about internal and external balance. Balance within your relationships. So if you've been doing some inner work, it's definitely going to reflect itself outward because perception is projection. You've already done some walking away of situations that don't serve you because you have the Queen of Swords. She's got a dead tree behind her and she's leaving that shit in the background. Nobody wants to water a dead tree. It's useless. It's pointless. You've already made some moves toward improving your relationships and improving your communication with people because you just leave drama alone. You definitely leave it in the background and you don't partake in it if you can help it. We have the 6 of Swords. Things getting easier. This has been a theme within the last 2 readings that I did for both Cancer and Leo. And that was the 6 of Swords telling us that things are about to get easier. The swords aren't pointed at you anymore. They're pointing away. And it's an easier ride, just sliding along that blade. You do have the Empress card. The Empress is all about protecting yourself. Protecting your loved ones, protecting your energy, protecting your space. Different than the Emperor, which is outwardly going, taking, keeping, receiving, is the Empress. The Empress is also about family and children. She's protecting her family, protecting her circle. I love that this is paired with the High Priestess because it tells us that your instincts are spot on when it comes to those types of things right now. You also have the 8 of Wands, so I am going to eat my words a little bit. This is going to be a busy week for you as well. The 8 of Wands is about work and speed and timing, and so is the 8 of Cups. However, they're in different sectors of your life. The interesting thing, I always say love and money is the same energy, so it's a receiving energy and it's also a giving energy and it keeps it flowing, right? So you have the 8 of Wands and the 8 of Cups. So you can expect everything to feel like it's picking up and speeding up, and it's going to feel like a drastic difference because we did have the Hangman going on for a lot of people within this last week or so. Pay attention to your intuition. That's a big deal throughout these last readings in the last couple days. Excuse me. But anyway, 4 of Cups is telling me that you're going to be spending more time being social this week than you have been. Four of Cups, social, outward, around other people. Let's pull some cards from Mystic Dreamer and look at your moon reading, Virgo. That was your sun reading with the Dragon Tarot. That's your sun sign. And let's take a look and see what your Virgo moon looks like. If you want a one-on-one with me, hit the PayPal and email me for a time, or you can just go directly to the website, karmaondeck.com, and you can book right on there. I do have a couple appointments open today, so if you wanted to get that, it would be a good time this evening. Yes. All right, let's take a look and see Virgo moon. And how are you, Virgo? Ooh, the World card, ×2. See, now you guys had that right, and I thought it was Leo card, but that's a theme for you. I like it for Virgo because it's finally feeling as if things are coming into fullness. If you'll notice, the Empress card here in this deck always talks about timing. You have the Empress in the prior reading with the Dragon Tarot, so you're always going to get a congruent 2 or 3 cards that are almost identical within the reading playing a different role. You have the Empress, and it's all about time for Virgo. So the 8 of Cups, see, you have that Queen of Swords walking away. 8 of Cups is a minor to that, pretty much the same similar energy. Problem with Virgo right now is you want everything to be perfect. You have the World card, and you're going to expect it to be, because you have the World card, walking away from things that don't serve you. 10 of Cups is perfection. Wheel of Fortune, and pleasure too. I mean, it's about time for you to have some pleasure. Wheel of Fortune, the fate, things twisting into alignment finally. Those wheels finally turning. You've been cheated in the past. You've already reaped all of that harvest. You're done. You have the Temperance card, references balance. You have this 2 of Pentacles, though, so don't get caught in indecision right now. Trust yourself. It's a big deal for you to be trusting anybody right now, because you have the Strength card, the World card, and you wanted things done a certain way. However, you've already made some decisions that put some things in play. You have the 8 of Wands and the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords, and those are all about new beginnings as well as decision making. And they're all really good cards. I am going to say Virgo for the win. I was hesitant to speak on that earlier, but that was the first thing that came out of my mouth. Virgo for the win. Virgo's already put some wheels in motion. So all you have to do now is ride the roller coaster, and you're heading toward things a little bit better than what you'd had before. Actually, a lot better. You're heading toward the manifestation road. You're heading toward the law of attraction mode. You're heading toward the mode where you get to say what you want things to look like. That's indicated here with the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is you having perfection. That's what I call my Disneyland card. However, the flip side of that is Disney. Be careful what you're asking for, because the Disneyland card could just end you up with a Facebook-looking perfect relationship, but it's a shit show at home, or your Instagram model looking pics that it really isn't that pretty. The 10 of Cups can sometimes mean that you want things to be perfect, but remember, Disneyland's a script and costumes and a scenario, right? So what I would do is just make sure that you're very clear on what it is that you want out of the image, and that it's not the image itself that you're chasing. So make sure that you are looking at the substance of which. However, I am going to go with Virgo for the win in saying that you really are heading toward the fantasy. You're heading toward the beautiful picture, okay? The fairy tales. So you've been putting things in motion, and you're going to hold out until it lands just about right for you. So I would keep on the track that you're on. You've already got the pain behind you, and you've already made some decisions. So reap the rewards. It's going to be Christmas. So open those presents and enjoy the journey. Let's pull a card for you from Divination of the Ancients while I wrap up today's readings for Virgo, Leo, and I think it was Cancer. Let me see. Did I do Cancer? Yeah, Cancer, Leo, now Virgo. So let's take a look and see what your Divination of the Ancients says to you and what it speaks to. If you want your one-on-one with me, like I said, karmaondeck.com. There's PayPal there, however you want to play with that. Like, subscribe, share. If you hang out a little while longer, I'm going to flip this and come right back on and do some Q&As for those of you that want to get your quick one-card pull readings. So hang out with me. Meanwhile, let's see what's going on for your Divination of the Ancients. Focus. Okay, so arrow. There's a million arrows going in a dozen different directions on this card, and you've been feeling a little scattered. So as you have this card, focus is telling you to keep your eye on the prize. Like I said, you can't jump off the roller coaster now in the middle of the ride anyway, and you've already put some things in motion. You've walked away from situations that didn't serve you. You've put your boundaries up. You've spoken to what it is you want. It's time to sit back and let it happen. The law of attraction dictates you don't keep asking for the same thing over and over again because you're changing the dynamic of it. Just trust yourself, lean back, surrender, float a little bit, and focus, because your card is all about sticking to the plan, sticking to what you said you wanted. Thank you for hanging out with me. Catch me on the flip side. Thank you so much for your love and support, and I will see you next time.